Hey guys, welcome to the first video here at Rick Shaves. This is going to be kind of an intro gear video for people who are just trying to get into wet shaving. Now, I'm not going to go into a big process of what wet shaving is and all that stuff because I'm sure you've probably looked at hundreds of other videos on YouTube. If you haven't, go ahead and look it up. There are some great ones out there that can tell you exactly what it is and that. I want to strictly focus on some gear that I think a beginner would benefit from using. Now, of course, this is my opinion. You don't have to get this stuff. It's all, wet shaving is very subjective. So what works for you might not work for me and vice versa. So, but these are kind of products that more or less a lot of wet shavers agree on. They're decent or they're readily available at your local, department store like Walmart or maybe your local grocery store, something like that. So that's why I'm highlighting them as a kind of a beginner pack for wet shavers if you want to get into this. Okay, first and foremost, razors. Okay, and they're different types of razors, but the one I'm gonna highlight here is what we call a safety razor. Okay, this is a Merkur 34C. It's a great razor, great mild shaving razor. I could use this every day to shave with and not have a problem with it. It's considered a two-piece razor. You unscrew the bottom here, and it comes off into two pieces. That's why I call it a two-piece razor. Okay, so this is a great one. Definitely can find it on Amazon. And I'll see if I can post some links for these products. Some of them, like I said, you're going to have to buy at the store. You may have to buy online from another seller. So, but I'll go ahead and post some links to some sites that can kind of get you started and get you in the, going. Next, you're going to need a good quality shave brush. Now, this is a synthetic brush. Brush. This is a Razor Rock 400. You don't necessarily have to get this one. I recommend getting one of their brushes though, a Razor Rock brush. They have great products. The Razor Rock brand, the synthetic brushes are awesome. You can get an animal hair brush. I'm not showing you that right now because these are just they're way more convenient. They work really good. You don't have to worry about all the care and prep that goes into an animal hairbrush. If you want to get that, that's fine, but you have to realize that there's a particular way you need to take care of those brushes and a particular way you have to clean them and stuff like that, and you may have to replace them eventually because it is animal hair and it will degrade. This is synthetic. This is probably going to last you if you take care of it quite a while. Even if the knot were to fall out, you could, just re-glue it in there and it would be ready to rock and roll. So definitely an option to look at. I'll post their website there, and they're reasonably priced, but you need the razor, you need the brush. You're going to need some razor blades. Okay, these are double-edged razor blades. They are for the safety razor that I showed you. These are the Astra Superior Platinum. These are my go-to blades. Okay, now this I'm going to tell you, buy a sampler pack, meaning that you'll get a bunch of different brands from different companies. A lot of people put these together. You can find them on eBay, you can find them on Amazon, sampler packs, so you can find out which razor blade is going to be good for your skin, because some of them are not made the same. There's a brand called Derby. I think it's like the Derby green ones. It's kind of like their low end, and I cannot use those. The Merkur razor blades, I cannot use those. They tug and pull on my beard. It's a very uncomfortable shave. These ones work for me. That's why I have a big pack of these. I've had these, like this big pack here for like 5 years. Okay. I go through maybe a razor a week. Okay. Um, I have other razor blades too that I use, so I mix it up a little bit sometimes, but these are my go to. Okay, you're gonna need some shave soap or shave cream. This is a soap puck, what we call soap puck, because it's hard. It's a hard soap. Okay. What I would recommend if you're new, I would suggest getting a uh, a shave cream. Now this one is the Pure Gillette. I use this all the time because it's convenient. It's readily available at most stores. And even if you didn't have a brush, say you were waiting for your brush, or maybe you weren't quite fixed on brush, you can actually just put some of this in your hand and lather it up on your face. So you can still use this even without a brush. So I would recommend getting a shave cream. This one's good because I found it at Walmart. I found it at my local grocery store. So it's readily available out there. Next, I would say you definitely need to think about post shave treatment of your skin. You got to realize when you shave, you're taking off a layer of skin. It's usually that first dead layer of skin. That's why your face feels really smooth and soft after you shave. So there are a few things you're probably going to want to buy. Okay? I should have pulled this out earlier, but let me grab it now. Okay, first and foremost, you need some aftershave. Okay? This is just, you can buy this at a department store or a Walmart, whatever. You can order it online, probably Amazon or wherever. You need some type of aftershave. Now, if you're sensitive to alcohol, look for one that's alcohol free. This one has alcohol in it. Most of them do. But alcohol's a process of, it can help condition your skin, tighten your pores, help with oily skin. So it's very good to kind of have it in there. The other thing I'm going to say, this is a styptic pencil. If you nick yourself, because it does happen, I've been doing this for almost 10 years and I still nick myself occasionally, especially under here on my neck area. And this stings like a Dickens, but it will stop the bleeding. It's alum. It's a concentrated form of alum. It's a natural product, and you just wet the tip and dab it on to wherever you nicked yourself or cut yourself, and you stop bleeding like that. Okay, so that's definitely something you're going to want if you're new. I would also say maybe with the aftershave, buy a aftershave balm. This is a great one. I don't remember if they still sell it in stores. I bought it at I think I bought it at Walmart. But this is a 5-in-1 aftershave balm. This works great if you irritate your skin. If you had a really close shave and you got some irritation, this works really good to knock you out. Plus, if you have dry skin, like I put this on my scalp after I shave my head, because this really does help with any dry skin I may have from the soap or whatever drying it out. But great stuff here. So I would definitely recommend that. So just to recap, the razor is a Merkur 34C. Great razor. A lot of wet shavers own it. A lot of wet shavers will recommend it because it's a great starter razor. Blade Sampler Pack. You can find them on Amazon or eBay. I'll put a link if I find one. You want to get a few different brands because you want to know which one works good for your face. This one works good for me. But there's a saying in the wet shaving industry that says your mileage may vary. So what if this works for me, it might not work for you. It might be too sharp for you. It might be too dull for you. I don't know. It just depends. It depends on your skin type. Okay. Wet shaving brush, definitely a must because kind of goes hand in hand with wet shaving. I recommend the synthetic style. Razor Rock makes great ones. There are a lot of good ones out there though, but that's the one I would probably recommend. Definitely want to get some aftershave and aftershave balm, and of course some shave cream to do the shaving. And then you can't forget the ouchie stick. If you nick yourself or something like that, you're definitely going to want one of those. Okay guys, well that is my video for you, an intro to gear for you guys who are beginning in wet shaving. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.